top 25 clash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome, everyone, to Louisville, Kentucky, L&N Stadium, home of the Cardinals. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Cardinals will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cornhuskers offense will go on the attack first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Drives the back and leaves it on the option. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Kick is in the air. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. So Louisville's offense will take the field for the first time. Tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll try to get outside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
Punch it out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag.
He lets one fly deep. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. The Cardinals are in the hurry-up.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Out of the backfield, he's open. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Cardinals are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw it. Moving away from pressure. He'll pull it down. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The Cardinals are flying down the field. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And as a defense, you can practice the option all week, but seeing it live on this first drive, it's really hard to stop. A lot of success early.
Touchdown, Cardinals! Ball that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
And the defense has to be able to do a better job on the back end, tackling this receiver and keeping him out of the end zone.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out quickly.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
They'll run it to the right. Slithers into space. Lots of room to run. Touchdown, Husker! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll leave it with the lone back. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And the Cardinals come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
To the air on 1st down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Got it in stride inside the 20. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. That is brutal. An explosive play like that to be wiped out by a mistake. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Sends it back in motion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The sure hands, it's Ennis. And the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Just going to keep it after the snap. They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. We played 1, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the 1st period as we take a look at the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. There he goes. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
And how about that, man? If you're a defense, that's demoralizing. You get them in a known passing situation. They slip the run in there. All you got to do now, you're playing deep for pass, but now come up, just make the tackle.
Looking deep. Touchdown, Louisville. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Sometimes you see Play action for teams that don't really even run the football. I love how they run the football, set it up, next play, take the big shot down the field. The receiver makes the play, makes the catch, and runs it into the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. First play of the drive, wants to throw. A strike downfield. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Running back searching for a hole. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart, and he's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his...
Oh, it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
Here's a heat. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack, first down, just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. They boot it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Ball security always paramount. That football must be riveted to your rib cage, Jesse, and it wasn't last time.
And look, he knows if that happens again, he's going to find himself on the sideline. So this is going to be a dude very motivated to make some plays on this drive.
Yeah, and I think it's frustrating, but you got to put it behind you. You got to move on. And this
stop of this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. The pull and throw off the RPO. Just keep moving. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Oh, what a move. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And backed up, 1st and goal. This defense fighting to hold the lead and carry it to the locker room. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska.
And I love that this offense stuck to it. Stuck to the run game. Didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Trying to beat him to the left. Breaks into the open. He gets it all the way up to the 42-yard line, and that's why you have confidence to keep it on the ground in that situation. The Cardinals just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Rides the back and leaves it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. This is a designed run. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Quarterback adapting. He's going to run it. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Punt is in the air. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 and the 23-yard line. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
To the air on 2nd down. Right on the money. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. The Huskers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll go to the air. Get it out on the screen. Shakes off the defender. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. Looking to throw on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Gore. Oh, what a caught! The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
And it makes it so hard on the defense trying to stop these guys because they're not just throwing it to wide receivers in the passing game. They've got a huge weapon here at tight end, and he just shows you how difficult he is to bring down after the catch.
Pocket breaking down. Got rid of it just in time.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that hit.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking downfield very late in the half. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Looking downfield on 1st down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He throws into the middle of the field. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Cornhuskers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Quarterback keeper. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the Cardinals in the hurry-up.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
Still looking on the move. He'll pull it down and run. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. The Cardinals with the 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. This quarterback part of their running game. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Cardinals can really attack on this 2nd and short. Fires to the right. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. Extra point here will tie the game.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, dude. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. At the 35, he's open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Huskers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. Fights off the defender.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
The Huskers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They try to pop a run on the draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script, almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. They punted away on fourth down. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the back. Runs into a wall. They'll give him one out to the 8.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running back.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Smashes through the tackle. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. To the air on first down. Oh, he's got some space. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. They go back to work in the final period of this one. The RPO, it's complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They'll give it to the back. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Motion from the back. Swings it out to his running back. Touchdown, Cardinals! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got his man, makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. The Cornhuskers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Makes the grab. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And now on second down for this offense.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. Got his man downfield. He'll work his way down to the 28. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. Can't get him to the ground. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too.
Turning it on! And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job. And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
They try to go draw, but it's just way too much penetration in the middle of the offensive line, and that the offense has a negative play.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? 12th play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Husker. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Wide receiver comes in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking to throw for it. Under fire. Grab near the sticks. It's Ennis. He picks up the first down, scoots out of bounds. They got 18 seconds to work with. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the back. Got his man. Got room at the 35. Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Stumbled to the ground. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. Offense gets set for second down. Quarterback will keep it. Got enough for the first down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. The holder will kneel at the 33, a 43-yard attempt for the win. And it's good, the game winner. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. What a